Well, hello, everybody. Welcome into Larry's Country Diner. Oh, we got a special treat for you today. In fact, we got several special treats for you today, so stay tuned. Right now, I want to introduce a man whose favorite video game is a cash register. He takes in enough money, he even yells, jackpot! There's Larry.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like that one. But I have the bread of life right here.
There you go.
That's what it says on this loaf.
Don't be licking your thumb when you take
Don't be
one.
loafing, Larry.
Loafing? Did y'all get that?
I'm gonna take a fresh slice.
Okay.
And it says, from Lamentations. That's a bad book.
Well.
Well, it's one of lamenting.
Yeah.
And that's not something you want to go through life doing, is lamenting.
Yeah, lamentation. Sounds like something you'd put on a
A
window or something.
Or a salve.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
What does lamenting mean?
Lamenting?
Lamenting, somebody will Google it and tell me.
Something chickens don't do. They don't think about it.
Luann's got the answer.
Feeling sorry, feeling sad
Okay.
about something.
Reflective kind of.
Reflective,
Lamenting.
yeah.
Well, you can have positive reflections too, or
You
you can
could.
have lamenting reflections.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
I
make
have
sure you
instead-
lament right.
I have the 3rd chapter, 22nd, 23rd verse of Lamentations. For his compassion never fails. They are new every morning.
I like that.
I like that
Yeah.
one.
What's wrong with it?
I'm sorry I put down Lamentations.
See?
2 Corinthians 5:21. For he hath made him to be sin for us, who knew no sin, that we might be made the righteousness of God in him. That's good. Now where? Oh, there it is. I lost my loaf. Hey, welcome.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. You ready to have a good time?
Oh yes.
Oh,
You
yeah.
kidding me? We got Renee. We got to have a good time.
Yeah, she's a serve pie and sell stuff.
That's right.
That's her job.
And today I told the lady that wearing the hat that I was going to say she was the referee for today, and she said, "Please don't."
That would be Miss Luann.
That would be the referee's hat.
I like that. You got a whistle? Uh-oh.
Jeannie Seely is here.
Yes!
Woo! Jeannie Seely, an American classic.
Boy, that's the truth. She
I
is a
agree.
classic.
I hope you mean that in a good
I mean
way.
that in the best way possible.
I've taken it both ways,
That's right.
but I can take it.
You can take it.
Yeah.
Boy, that's a good-looking cover too.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you
is.
so much. That was in my living room.
Really?
Just pulled a chair over by
Oh,
the
and
window.
said, "Sit."
Yeah, I don't leave home too much if I don't have to.
Look at the picture on the back. Oh,
Tigress.
yeah. That's worth the price of the CD alone, right there.
Gene Ward requested this shot.
Uh-huh. Well, look at the one on the inside.
I know. She
Wow.
just got 3.
Great.
Okay. To buy this CD, it's worth it for the 3 shots.
Oh, absolutely.
One
Absolutely.
in the front, one in the back, and one inside.
Absolutely.
Of course, it includes some music
Oh, yeah.
by the lovely Jeannie Seely. Hit us with one.
All right. Well, I want to start with something that isn't on the CD because I want to
Well, that'll help sell
acknowledge
it.
these wonderful people that are here with me. I am so proud to have Diane Barry with me
Yes.
today. Yeah. Back in the 80s, I realized one time that sometimes the best man for the job is a woman. And so Diane worked with me back in the 80s, and when we had Jeannie Seely's Country Club down in Printer's Alley and all of that. Diane also had a little burger place, is that?
It was a country music cafe.
Country Music Cafe called Rudy's. And this young man came into town, his first day in town, I'm told,
Yes.
and found his way to Rudy's and met Diane. That was Ben Hall here.
That's it. Yeah.
And then Diane called me and she said, "You've got to come up to Rudy's. You have got to meet this young man that I just met. He is incredible. Singer, guitar player. You won't believe it."
How long ago was this?
This was probably 2006.
13 years ago.
13
Wow.
years.
Wow, you
I
were
was
only
here
12.
for college, and I had no idea the education I would receive.
Yeah, when you start with Diane Barry and Genie
And
Seely,
Genie Seely.
college is easy
That's
after
right.
that. You know.
Initiated early, yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, I just was blown away with Ben's talent and also always admired Diane. So anyway, we just started, I don't even know why, but we started doing some little trio things. What were you
No
telling me?
kidding.
I asked you first, Marty Stewart had 3 shows for the Tennessee State Museum, like songwriters and country music. And Ben and I went to the first one, and I told Ben, I said, "You watch." I said, "We're going to be on one of the next 2. Well, we were on both, but you were on one of them. So we got to play with you on that. That was the first acoustic thing we did.
Oh my goodness. So we've been in the museum.
Yes.
Y'all heard that? We're museum pieces. Well, let's sing us a trio, okay? This is a song I wrote back whenever, I don't remember.
Before I was a classic, right?
Don't remember who I wrote it about either. You're telling me that it's over, and I must accept that it's true. So I'm trying hard to convince me I no longer care about you. I no longer care where you go. I no longer care what you do. I keep telling me over and over again, I no longer care about you. Someday I'll sort back through my mind and remember what you put me through. But by then you'll just be some old memory, and I'll no longer care about you. I no longer care where you go. I no longer care what you do. I keep telling me over and over again, I no longer care about you. I keep telling me over and over again, I no longer care about you. And that's the truth. Thank you.
Wow. Oh, and very important summit coming up in case you keep up with this sort of thing. Jeannie Seely, Nadine. Don't go away. welcome back to Larry's Country Diner. I just want to mention Jeannie Seely's husband, the counselor, Attorney Gene Ward, is in. He's taking appointments in the diner today, so sign it. There's Larry.
The counselor.
I'd like to have an appointment, Gene.
Yeah, we need advice bad.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, yeah. Rule one first, dole out the cash.
You were a lawyer for how long?
61 years.
61
Is that right?
years, wow.
In Nashville? Yes,
Most of the time, except when he was exiled to the island.
Yeah, we ran him out of town a couple of times.
Where's Nadine?
Nadine?
Is she here?
Yes.
Oh, there she
Here
is.
she comes.
She was out with the dogs in the parking lot.
Yeah.
How you doing? Hey,
Good.
girlfriend.
Hi there.
How are you?
I'm good. Glad to see you.
I hadn't seen you in so long.
I know.
I want. This is not for her, but I just want to go over and give her a Genie handshake. Okay, Genie hug.
A Genie
How you
hug.
doing? don't let that knock you into next week.
An elbow bump.
That's right. It
That
is.
bump is way more personal.
It is.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah. Uh-oh, now I'm in trouble.
I know it's your 15th anniversary today.
That's right.
And I can tell you what I know is that you and her both are going to have a star in your crown,
Oh, yeah.
putting up with each other.
That's true.
But she wanted me to give you your lovely gift.
Oh, okay.
Crystal anniversary. This is your crystal.
That's my crystal right there in
You
the
just
bottom.
put that on, go home and soak in a tub for a little
Yeah.
bit.
Well, it's not even scented. Take that back and
Well,
give me
honey,
some
I
scented.
think she knows you sent your own stuff.
It's Epsom salt. Oh, okay.
It's expensive Epsom
Oh,
salt.
well, that makes all the difference.
Expensive.
Expensive.
I thought you were looking for sugar again in that purse.
Yeah.
Well, I
Thank you.
will be. I
Thank you.
decided I had 8 cups of coffee last time I was here.
Uh-huh.
And it took me till 3 in the morning to go to sleep, so I thought I better drink water today.
What else is going on with you, Nadine?
Well, me and Jeannie, we were talking earlier. We are too young for Snapchat, and we're too old for Life Alert. Now, my kids don't think so, but I think I'm too old for Life Alert. But people ought to respect us at our age because we went through high school without Google and Wikipedia.
Yeah.
I mean, my goodness. Of course,
Although
I
I
married
do-
a guy that knows everything, so I don't even have to have Google now. I don't even have to Google now. But you know, my greatest accomplishment, and probably Jeannie's too, is every day not saying out loud what I'm thinking.
It's always a blessing for us, I guarantee you.
Or rolling your eyes.
Yeah.
Rolling your eyes.
I have rolled myself into another dimension. With Homer, I'm telling you. But last night, my favorite people came over for dinner, Homer's brother and his wife. And I'm in the kitchen cooking, and she comes in there and she said, I had to take my grandson to the doctor today. He's just been acting up in school and got throwed out. I had to take him to the doctor to see what was wrong, and the doctor asked her if he had ADHD. And she said, you know, I don't think so. I think they just got regular TV. I told him, I said, you know, in that family, there's more dim bulbs and a string of Christmas lights from Dollar General.
You finally got all that out.
Just about lost that one. I'm getting too old for this, you know? But anyway, it's, you know, it's important to know when to stop arguing with people and just let them be wrong. I'm learning that every day. But I figured out that, you know, when they get stuck in stupid mode, you know, if you just bang them on the back of the head, it'll reset that button. And they'll be all right. They'll
That'll
start.
work.
Oh,
Hey, you
you've
got
done
applause on
before,
that one.
haven't you? I've done it a few times. Well, I'm gonna go put the sign up. It's gonna say, try to remember the greener grass across the fence may be due to a septic tank issue.
Oh,
That's true. When I found out that the grass is always greener under the outhouse,
Yeah, it is.
and then I began observing, and I'm going, that's very true. Let's hit another one.
All right. Well, now let's get to the CD. And I was so thrilled to, first of all, that Curb Records accepted this. This whole idea for this album, everything, is because of Don Kuzik, who's a music professor at Belmont. And he had called me and said, I'm coming out the Opry, I'd like to talk to you for a minute. I had no idea what about, so I just said, meet me in my dressing room when I come off stage. So I figured he wanted me to do something at Belmont. I was thrilled to death to know he wanted to produce an album, and then even more thrilled when Curb accepted it. So we're thrilled about that. Then when I thought things couldn't get any better, when Willie Nelson agreed to sing a song with me.
Oh,
and
wow.
It's just, you know, Willie's just, he is so great to everybody and always helps everybody with their career, and certainly has been in my corner for a long time. Everybody asks me how long I've known Willie, and I met Willie in 1963. Wow. So our friendship goes back a long ways. And Dallas Wayne, who wrote the song Not a Dry Eye in the House, said when he heard it, he said, I love the feel of this record. It just sounds like an intimate conversation between two old friends. Wow. And so that knocked me out. There's not a dry eye in the house we used to call a home. There's nothing left but memories, wood and stone.
And when I think of you, that's when I lose control.
There's not a dry eye in the house since you've been gone. You played your part to perfection, always left me wanting more. Standing in the spotlight's reflection, you brought the house down when you walked out the door.
There's not a dry eye in the house that we used to call a home.
There's nothing left but memories, wood and stone.
And when I think of you, that's when I lose control.
There's not a dry eye in the house since you've been gone. Give them a little trigger there. Yeah. And then I think of you,
And that's when I lose control.
there's not a dry eye in the house since you've been gone.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Get us out of here for a minute. We'll be right
Is
back.
it true that Luann has fenced in their yard so Larry won't wander off? I heard that. Hey, we'll be back with more. Oh, I'm just noticing today's special here in the diner. Jeannie Seely's Miss Country Soul triple chocolate cake with a big scoop of vanilla ice cream, and she recommends you eat it before the main course so you got plenty of room. There's Larry.
Oh, I like it. I like it. It is a great thrill to have you here, Jeannie.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, I'm still celebrating my birthday.
Yeah.
With all this COVID quarantine and everything, you know, normally we would have when your 80th birthday is pretty special, you know,
bet.
so you usually have a real big party. But with all this, we couldn't do that. So my plan is I'm going to be 80 for a year, so I'm going to celebrate for a year. And they said only small gatherings, so I'm having a lot of small
There you
gathering
go. It's a great
parties, and this is one of them.
You
I
know what?
thank y'all for.
You could have 80 small gatherings.
Yeah, these earrings are a gift from Rhonda Vincent. She bought me 80 things for my 80th
Wow.
birthday. The lady is crazy. I'm
She
telling
is.
you, she is totally
Y'all are a
crazy.
good match, huh?
Oh, I am so proud that she's going to be she is my new little sister at the Grand Ole Opry, even though we haven't been able to
Yep.
do the formal induction. I've wanted her there for a long
bet.
time, and the bluegrass division really needed a female presence, and she's just it.
She is
you know?
good.
She's the Energizer Bunny.
Yeah, she's wonderful. I won't tell you what they said about the size of the hoop. What it
I was waiting.
yeah. But anyway, yeah.
Hit us
What
with
were
another
we
song.
talking about? I forgot.
Get us another song.
It's an 80-year-old thing. You know? I forgot what we were talking about. Oh, we're doing a TV show, right? This is. I forget this isn't just a group chat. You know.
We like it like that.
You know, speaking of the quarantine, I saw a funny thing the other day. It said, "You think the world is crazy now? Wait about 20 years till the world is run by adults who were homeschooled by day drinkers." Gonna be something, I'm telling you. This song is on my CD too, and it's one that Penn Pennington and Mitch Ballard wrote this song, and Penn played it for me. It has to be 7-8 years ago, and it's always stayed right in the back of my mind, and so I couldn't play it. The chord changes. I'm not a musician, so anyway, I finally just learned to sing it. Just walk around the house sing
Yeah.
it, and I said to the musicians, "Okay, you figure out what I'm doing," and they figured it out really well, and so did Ben and Diane. Thank goodness. Called "So Far So Good," gang. Darling, since we met, I don't regret one single step we've made. We're taking it slow, 'cause we both know that's the way to make love stay. People who rush in find it's a crush when it don't turn out like it should. So we'll stay where we are, 'cause we like it so far. So far, so good. We both feel the passion inside, and our love is easy to see. Taking one step at a time, we'll know if it's meant to be. 'Cause people who rush in find it's a crush when it don't turn out like it should. So we'll stay where we are, 'cause we like it so far. So far, so good. We both feel the passion inside, and our love is easy to see. Taking one step at a time, we'll know if it's meant to be. 'Cause people who rush in find it's a crush when it don't turn out like it should. So we'll stay where we are 'cause we like it so far. So far, so good. Yeah!
Whoa, very good.
I love it.
Very
I love
good.
It. I love it.
Thank you so much.
You know, this is the perfect time for this. So far, so good. My wife and I are celebrating 15 years.
My goodness.
There's 15 roses, dear. So far, so good.
And I assume that you bought her a new crystal chandelier.
Oh,
didn't
yes,
you?
yes. I've got the crystals to prove it.
Happy anniversary to
Thank
you,
you.
too.
It's
That's
a perfect
wonderful.
song.
Yeah.
Now, did that blow your mind?
She didn't see that coming.
Well, you're pretty good.
Yeah.
Where'd
Thanks to your sons, they helped me arrange that.
I was going to say, where'd you get the flowers?
I don't know. I think they picked them off somebody's garden. Some really nice roses around here.
That's right.
That's my buddy Robbie Matthys and Kim Matthys sitting back there with
Robbie and Kim here
Yeah.
for the anniversary party.
Yes.
Yeah. I have a story about your friend Robbie Matthys.
Oh, I want to hear this.
Yes. You probably remember it. Years ago, you know, Marty Stewart lived down the street from me.
Is that where you got that scarf?
It was a rough neighborhood. I know.
Yeah, and it was before he and Connie were married, and he was just hitting so big. And he finally, the little girls would come right up and look in his window. He had to build a high
Yeah, I
fence, you
remember
know,
that.
and everything. Come home, and there's bras and panties and all thrown over the fence. And so I made the comment, I said, boy, you can tell I'm not hot anymore. There's no underwear in my yard. I should not have said that to Robbie Matthys. The next time I came home and I found all these jockey shorts hanging all over my yard. That's Robbie right there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Robbie. What a great memory. I reminded him I'm hot again. That's great.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Okay, Larry's Country Diner, and we will be right back in just a moment. More music on the way.
And during that break,
Uh-huh.
your lovely wife, to thank you for the flowers,
Uh-huh.
gave you a present.
Oh.
I think it's a mask.
You think? Woo! Hot time in the old town tonight.
A little more music.
Oh, okay. When we were trying to choose songs for the album, Don Cusick said, I want to do different things with you. I want to do some things nobody would expect you to do. And he said, I want to find an old pop song that no one would expect.
You're good
and
at
I
that
said,
stuff.
I don't have to look. There's one song I have wanted to sing since I was about 13, 14 years old. Maybe some of you in the room might be old enough to remember this song. Originally a hit for the DeCastro sisters. And
Wow.
I think Joe Stafford recorded it, and then the McGuire sisters. But I'm just here by myself on this one. So see if you remember this romantic song from your teenage years, all of you listening out there. Did you say I've got a lot to learn? Well, don't think I'm trying not to learn. Since this is the perfect spot to learn, teach me tonight. Starting with the ABC of it. right down to the XYZ of it. Help me solve the mystery of it. Teach me tonight. The sky's a blackboard high above you. If a shooting star goes by, I'll use that star to write I love you. 1,000 times across the sky, one thing isn't very clear, my love. Should the teacher stand so near, my love? Graduation's almost here, my love. Teach me tonight. The sky's a blackboard high above you. If a shooting star goes by, I'll use that star to write I love you. 1,000 times across the sky, one thing isn't very clear, my love. Should the teacher stand so near, my love? Graduation's almost here, my love. Teach me tonight. Teach me tonight.
Wow!
Jeannie Seely, Ben Hall, Diane Barry. You guys are great,
Oh, man.
and you truly are a classic. A guitar player, Al Kaoli? Kaola. For some reason, when you were doing those old licks,
Now, that's a name you can call me, Larry.
Yeah.
I'm for that. Thank you. Thank you
was-
very much.
Yeah.
I mean, you go back and you pick up some of those great musicians from the past. They had their unique styles too.
And isn't it good that these young musicians appreciate it and bothered to learn it?
Yep.
You know, it's just great. Yeah.
Thank you
We're done
for
already?
being here. Jeannie Seely, an American classic.
Again, it's
Get
worth
that
the price
album.
for the pictures alone.
Get the album. You will love it. Get us out of here.
All right, Larry's Country Diner, thank you all for joining us. One last thing, Larry's Country Diner, where the cameras are always rolling and we don't care.
Can't get enough of Larry's Country Diner? Join us over on YouTube, where you can get access to classic performances, behind-the-scenes footage, and extras you won't find anywhere else.
Roses are red. Friendship is keen. You mind if I name my horse Nadine?
Subscribe today.